Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, February 13th, 2023, in my locale. Currently 63 degrees. Okay. I know that's going to drive you guys crazy. 63 degrees, which means I haven't run the air conditioner in 2 days. Okay. And it is 7:43 a.m. in my locale. Okay. We did not do a video yesterday because yesterday and today we're doing 9:30, 5:30. It's Bayside. And so yesterday it was, well, let's go back to the beginning. It's Thursday and Friday, my days off. So Thursday, you guys saw the big driving video, right? That was a long video. Anybody who actually hung out for all 57 minutes of that video, man, thank you. I appreciate that. Then what happened was Friday was change the black tank valve day. So I went to change a black tank valve because I was leaking poo water all over and had some troubles getting it off. And I just needed a little bit more space. I went to take the gray valve off and sheared two of the bolts. So now I'm doing both valves. So Saturday, I told work, I said, listen, $500 fine. I'm not going to chance that. I'm here if you need me. I am testing this piece of equipment out. I did talk to the park service. They said it was perfectly legitimate for me to repair that as an emergency, which I would consider that an emergency. So, long story short, I couldn't get in one of the seals. I had to do some finagling. I had to get one of our tribe members to come help me. I had to do a lot of work, and it's done. No leaks, no drips, no nothing. So again, Sunday went in. We did one tour, and we wouldn't have made it if it weren't for all the dolphins on the Bayside. Thank you, dolphins. B, the wind was really high. There was a small craft advisory, and tide was going down, so no more big boat on the Bayside for the rest of the day. So I was cleaning houseboats. Okay, so I get into a houseboat. They go, "Oh, it has to be turned over by tomorrow." No problem. Did that before. There's blood all over the walls. I mean, whatever mosquitoes they brought in, wherever they went, they bit them all over. I was scrubbing the walls for an hour. Right? Not unhappy, just I don't know what you people are doing, but we got to take care of it. Talked to my marina manager, and I said to her, she said, "Why isn't this?" And I was like, "Because I've been scrubbing the blood all over the walls." And then she said, "That's not true." And then I showed her about 5 pictures of what I had dealt with before I even got started. She was like, "Okay, you're fine." We had a private tour, 4 o'clock. And so what they did was they pulled me off a houseboat duty, put me back on the little pontoon boat, and it was an entire family from Chile. So, I was talking slow. They were doing translations. It was fine because some of them did not speak English at all. But it was a lot of critters, a lot of things to see. More dolphins this time on the backcountry. All right. So today again is a 9:30, 5:30. I have no idea what I'm going to walk into, but that's okay because I told you guys uh, I had not gotten a lot of sleep. Okay, and so I went to bed at about 8:30 or so, and then I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I I can't answer that. So last night, okay, I'm sorry, Saturday night. So last night I caught up. It was like a 9 hour sleep. Taking all my vitamins except for some of the vitamin C stuff I got to do, which is right here, and we're not eating breakfast yet. Queso and I are going to eat breakfast after the video is uploading, and then everything else here is clean. The beds are made. I got a shower. I got a shave. It's all clean and nice. But it has been very, very, very busy. A little bit stressful. I am not ashamed to say to anybody here in the room that we've got something else going on, which is you might say, "Oh, the Super Bowl." Well, yeah, I did live near Philadelphia for many years, many years between school, work, everything else. I was there for a long time. And all I can say to you is it didn't really matter who was going to win or lose. They were going to set fire to that city anyway over a ball. It's the way it is over there. I am missing you know who very, very much last week or so. And sometimes it's a little hard to go for a walk and not and push her out of my mind. So it's going to take some time, and it's going to be okay. Uh, Probably around the time of year. I mean, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, right? And I always bought her flowers, had them delivered to her at work, whatever. It's going to take some time until she comes back to her own head, and then we can all come together again. So let's be patient, okay? We will go to our daily Zen poem. The capacity of mind is vast and great. It is like the emptiness of space. It has neither breadth nor bounds. It is neither square nor round, neither large nor small. It is neither blue nor yellow, nor red nor white. It has neither upper nor lower, short, not long. It knows neither anger nor pleasure, neither right or wrong, neither good or evil. It is without beginning and without end. That is the sixth patriarch. Okay, so basically what they're saying is your brain is bigger than the whole universe. That's good if your brain works. And we're finding more and more out there in the world, their brains don't work. So hopefully will have the bigger brains and they will be vast and great. We will go for our daily rune pull. All right. Ah, that's well, all right. We pulled it inverted. We got to take what we get. Okay. I know what that one is. That is the rune of separation. So let's go look at it together. Othilla. This is not a time to be bound by old conditioning or old authority. Consider not only what will benefit you, but will benefit others. And you act according to the light you now possess in your life. Because you may be called to undertake a radical departure from the old ways, total honesty is required. Otherwise, through negligence and refusal to see clearly, you may cause pain to others and damage to yourself. Adaptability and skillful means are the methods to cultivate at this time, yet you must wait for the universe to act. Upon receiving this rune, remember, we do without doing, and everything gets done. So you might have to change a plan a little bit. You might have to make an adjustment. Remember, the capacity of mind is vast and great. It is like the emptiness of space. So who knows what's going to come down the pike for you, me, anybody else, but we may need to understand we are stronger and more powerful than we think we are at the moment. And we may need to engage in doing something that may require us to maybe not follow the rules. Maybe we need to follow the real rules. And anybody who understands me or even thinks they understand me knows that there is a way to do things and then there's a way to do things. All right. And sometimes our intelligence has to be such as to know when to look at a goal and stay on the path and look at a goal and step off the path, because there's a way to do things, then there's a way to do things. Or as my mother used to say, there's a way to do things and then there's a way to get things done. I worked for a state entity. Trust me, that's exactly 100% correct. I could go through all the process of ordering stuff and everything else and the numbers and the approvals, or I could make a single phone call and go, hey, Bob, hey, man, I'm going to send this up to you. The boss is going to approve it. Can you push? All right, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Click. And it gets done. So keep working. Keep working toward the whatever you need to work on. But do remember, sometimes you don't have to follow the path. You have to follow a path. Don't be afraid to do that. Be adaptful, skillful. Remember, your brain is bigger than you expect. And now, the last time you saw him, he was in the driver's seat, or he's in the passenger seat. The obligatory case overview. Yes. Anything else? Anything you want to say? A little snort. Got a yawn? No, that's a leave me alone, Dad. I was comfortable and you just took me out of my little nesty. Come on. All right. So today's plans work. Like I said, 9:30 to 5:30. Thank you. Um, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who my captain is. I don't know. I know I'm on the bay side, but is the bay side running? I don't know. It's all a big question mark. And as always, because it's a Monday, and because based on the small craft advisory, tides, temperature, everything else, they might just say, go home. Well, if that's what happens, then that's fine. I'll just go home. And, I do have some other stuff I can do. The house is fairly clean. I'm pretty impressed with it. I've got some clutter. And me, if my exterior environment is cluttered, my interior environment is cluttered. So I got to take care of a little of those things. A lot of these things are simple put away, and that's perfectly fine. The kitchen's clean. So all I can say to you guys is remember, again, keep working, keep moving toward that goal. Whatever that goal you set is where you need to start, and you need to keep working. And the most important thing is that understanding that sometimes you can't do what everybody else is doing in order to get things done. Make sure you're planning properly. Make sure you're taking care of things properly. Make sure that you are very careful about where you put your energy and who you are helping, because the most important thing is, want to say it with me? Say it with me now. Like-minded, shares values, has something to offer. If the answer is no or to any of those three questions, keep them moving. Get them out of your space. Other than that, I am going to feed Queso. I think he's going to have a little bit of a boiled egg and maybe some baby food, and I will probably eat a boiled egg too. And I have to do my vitamin C and apple cider vinegar and get that into the system to get things all shaken up and moving, because I've already had my coffee. So thanks for tuning in. If you want me to talk about anything, put it down in the comments. Remember, I read all comments and answer everything. And number two, if you do want to talk about something, if you want to comment, that's great. If you want me to discuss something, that's great. We are still studying, looking into StreamYard in order to create a way to have a live stream without the limitation of the number of people available. I may try it again on a random using the laptop. Maybe this time it'll work. Who knows? Like I said, I'm technically inclined, so it's just a matter of finding that right combination of things that works out for all of us. So other than that, hey, have a great day. Do something cool. Have a lot of fun. If you love somebody, kiss them and hug them. And the only other piece is, if there's somebody that you love that's far away, take that 20 minutes to make a phone call. Tell them you're thinking about them. Tell them you're loving them. Tell them that you give a darn about them and you care. Because you know what? Right now, I am, or as my brother calls it, the matters of the heart. I am suffering right here because the one person I love the most won't answer me, won't call me, won't anything me. And I don't know if she's in trouble, danger, or her brain is still a little, I'll never know. All you know is at some point in time, I will have to finally pull that trigger and see if she will answer the phone. And boy, I hope she does, because you know what? Some days, today's that day, even though it's beautiful out here, today's that day where it's like, okay, I'd be willing to suffer for 6 months and go absolutely crazy in order to do this. So, thank you very much, and I will see you later.